Okay, today we are discussing chemistry questions, some sample questions for IMAT made by Kans. So, first question is, which of the following is most likely to form amphoteric oxide? Okay, this is Na2O. Sodium is in alkali metals. Okay, alkali metals are form basic oxides, so this is not correct. Okay, P4O2, this is like acidic, this is also acidic, and this is basic. Al2O3, from left to right in periods, the acidic character of oxides increases. We can say that the left side of the elements, left side of the periodic table, uh, form mostly basic oxides. Okay, while moving from left to right, the basic character decreases and acidic character will increase, and some of them form amphoteric oxides, which reacts with acid as well as base, because they have both characteristic of acidic oxide and basic oxide. So correct answer will be B. Which of the following pairs of compound exist only ionic bonding? CaCl2. When calcium reacts with Cl, it loses two electrons and give one electron to each chlorine atom. Okay, so ionic bond is formed in this compound. Only ionic bond is formed. Okay, in Na2 as well, on a sodium two sodium atoms, one loses one electron, each loses one electron and donates to O2, and O2 forms two negative ions and compound is formed Na2O. So correct answer will be A. Seeing other options, as HCl has you can say hydrogen bonding, dipole forces, and covalent bonds. NH3 also hydrogen bonding as well, so which is also incorrect. And CO2 is non-polar, CH4 is non-polar, contains London dispersion forces. Fe and Cu contains metallic bonding metals, these are metals. H2 contains hydrogen bonding, H2SO4 covalent bonds as well. Okay, so correct answer will be A, which contains only ionic bonding. This is our answer. Okay, which of the following salts will produce a basic solution? Basic solution will be produced by left side of the left side elements of the periodic table. Okay, so left side contains like potassium, NaHS4, positive SO4, negative sodium bicarbonate. The basic solution is not formed, but K2CO3 forms the basic solution in water, because the left side of the periodic table elements form basic solutions when they are dissolved in water, like K2, you can say cesium and magnesium. Okay, so they form basic solution when dissolved in water. Okay, salts. Okay, which species has the highest binding energy? Okay, highest binding energy, which have the more number of bonds. Okay, O2 has like two bonds, O3 has like two bonds and one coordinate covalent bond. Okay, one coordinate covalent bond, and 2 has three bonds, that is more stronger, so it has the highest binding energy per bond as compared to the given elements. Okay, molecules. Okay, F2 has single bond. Okay, S2 also has single bond. Okay, so the correct answer will be N2, C. The correct IUPAC name, the we will write like FeNO3. Okay, this is iron nitrate. We will write the positive ion first, iron, and then we will write oxidation state of iron. In this compound, oxidation state of iron is 3, so it will be written iron 3, and the negative ion is nitrate, so we will write iron 3 nitrate. Okay, B is correct answer. Which of the following compounds contains a coordinate covalent bond? H2 is forms a covalent bond, NH3 also forms covalent bond, CO has coordinate covalent bond. It will be written like this, yeah, this O. Okay, C is our answer. NaCl don't have a coordinate covalent bond. CH4 also don't have a coordinate covalent, so correct answer will be C. CO has a coordinate covalent bond. In terms of electronegativity, which bond is most polar? The more higher the electronegativity difference, you can say higher the electronegativity difference, the more polar is the compound. You can see fluorine is the most electronegative atom, so this bond will be the most polar bond out of all these bonds. Okay, so correct answer will be A. Which of the following intermolecular force is strongest in liquid hydrogen? We can have to like hydrogen bonding is the most stronger intermolecular forces. Then we have dipole forces, and then we have dipole forces are stronger than dipole induced forces, and dipole induced forces are stronger than London dispersion. It means London dispersion forces are the weaker of the forces. Okay, so ionic bonding are no intermolecular forces, metallic bonding also not intermolecular forces, so correct answer will be B. These are the weakest, these are less stronger than hydrogen bonding. Okay, ionic bonding, metallic bonding doesn't have a role in intermolecular, they are not intermolecular forces. Okay, the compound Na2SO4 is best classified a basic salt, acidic salt. This is a neutral salt. You can see here one ion is basic and one ion is acidic, so this is a neutral salt formed by the reaction of acid and base. This is a neutralization reaction and neutral salt is formed. Okay, which the following statement is true about the covalent compounds. Okay, it occurs only between not only it occurs between non-metals and non-metals. It involves the complete transfer of electron. No, this is the definition of ionic compounds. It is involves the sharing of electrons. Okay, it already no, it is also incorrect. It is directional. Yeah, it has a directional nature because it the more like negative atom will pulls the electron towards itself more. It is non-directional. This is the characteristics of ionic bond, so correct answer will be D. Which of the following compounds has metallic bonding? Metallic bonding, this is metal. Metals have mostly metallic bonding. NaCl don't have metallic bonding. H2O no, SiO2 no, so correct answer will be Fe. Which of the following is likely to have the highest melting point? Highest melting point, this is ionic compound. This is non-polar, contain London dispersion forces. This contain ionic bond. This contain London dispersion forces. H2O contains hydrogen bond. CO2 contains London dispersion forces. And H3 contains hydrogen bond. So these are the weaker forces. London dispersion forces are the weakest. Okay, hydrogen bond is little strong, but ionic bond is more stronger than the hydrogen bond. So correct answer will be MgCl. Okay, MgCl2. A compound is formed to be poor conductor in solid state, but in conducts mold when more in molten state. It is likely to be a ionic compound, because this is the characteristic of ionic. You have to read the covalent solids, their characteristic, metallic solids, ionic solids. You will it will tell you about what it means. Okay, a compound is found to be a poor conductor in solid state. In solid state, ionic compounds don't conduct electricity, but when they are in molten state, okay, molten state, they likely to conduct the electricity. Okay, this is C. Okay, they are poor conductors. Metallic are like more metallic compounds, you can say. They have free electrons, they conduct electricity. Molecular compounds are mostly covalent, so giant covalent also are the poor conductors. Okay, which the following acids is strong acid dissociated in water? Weak acid doesn't dissociate completely in water, so HF is a weak acid. H2SO4 is a strong acid. HNO2 is a weak acid. H2CO3 is a weak acid. CH3 COOH is also a weak acid. So correct answer will be the strong acid completely dissociates in water when it dissolves. Okay, and gives H positive ions and negative ions as well. Okay, which the following acid reacts with the both acid phase? That oxide which have the amphoteric nature will react with both acid and base. So the only answer here is ZNO. It is the amphoteric oxides and forms with acids and bases. NO2 basic, SO2 acidic, CO2 acidic, P4O10 is also acidic. So ZNO is our answer. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the lecture. If you have any confusion related to any questions, let me know in the comment section. Okay, I will clear your doubts. Okay.